Hi guys. Haven't posted a video in a while. Sorry, what's new? How is everyone? This is really weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how to start this video. The world just feels really weird at the moment. But we're not focusing on that today. Despite everything going on weird in the world at the moment, and kind of in light of it, I wanted to do a video about long distance relationships. Most of you probably know I did long distance about 1.5 years ago with my boyfriend at the time, Harry, while I was in America and he was in Australia. And I posted that video of me surprising him when I got back. For quite a while now, people have been commenting on that video, like asking me tips about how to do long distance, how to handle it. I get quite a lot of messages and DMs on my Instagram, people asking me about long distance and like, you know, they're about to do long distance, what do I do? Which is awesome. Please do not stop asking me questions, that's great. I love helping you guys. But since I do get quite a lot of questions about it, I thought I would make an actual video about it. Also, I thought it would kind of be relevant to what's going on at the moment because COVID-19, a lot of people, you should be isolating. In quarantine, people aren't seeing their family and loved ones as frequently as they would like to, if at all. A lot of us at the moment are in some way or shape or form doing a long distance relationship, whether that's with a partner, boyfriend or girlfriend that you don't live with, or even just family and friends. Like, you could apply these tips to like maintaining your relationship with them at the moment as well. So for those of you thinking about doing long distance, or social isolating, this video is for you guys. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the little notification bell to get updates. I know you're all at home not doing anything at the moment, so you have no excuse. If you want to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, all the links will be down there below. So yeah, let's get into the video. So this one is not going to come at a surprise to most people, but it is to communicate. But intentionally communicate, especially if you guys are both in different time zones, different cities, things like that. Just really taking time to intentionally kind of send them a quick message to say, hi, good morning, good night, like I'm thinking about you. Because when you see each other all the time and when you're, you know, in each other's space quite frequently, those things probably come quite naturally because you're seeing each other all the time. But then when you don't see each other, you really have to go out of your way to kind of, you know, just do little things to let them know that you're thinking about them. Send them a little voice memo. I did that a lot and they were really nice to kind of have because I'd wake up in the morning and like be able to listen to a little message from like a family or loved one telling me that they're thinking about me, and I'd do the same thing. Just little things like that to kind of keep the communication flowing, you know? Okay, tip number 2. This one is more for like actual long distance relationships if one of you is planning to move or go away to uni or college or something like that. And tip number 2 would be to be really on the same page about what you're wanting to get out of it, where you see your relationship going. Being on the same page is really crucial. Otherwise, you know, if you kind of just go with it and go, oh yeah, I don't really know like what I want or like where this could go, you know, one person could really be all for it and going for it and, you know, trying really hard, and the other person could just be like, I'll see what happens. It just doesn't really work out. I've had friends do long distance where one of them is more invested than the other, and it doesn't work. So just making sure your expectations are clear beforehand, and it really helps to be on the same page. You know what I mean? Cool. On that note, also just kind of like setting boundaries, you know, like, I don't know, you know, all that stuff. Like, just make sure you're clear on what's happening, what is expected of each of you guys. Make sure that you both are willing to be, you know, putting in that extra effort and committed to making it work. If one of you is not committed, it doesn't work. Number 3, long distance is really hard, or it can be. It doesn't have to be, but it will be hard, and there will be times when it is hard. It's really important to check in with the other person and make sure that they're doing okay mentally. Ask them, you know, hey, like, how are you traveling? Like, is this putting a lot of strain on you? How are you feeling about it? Like, just kind of having those check-ins with each other is a really good way to make sure that your relationship is staying healthy, because sometimes long distance, you know, it can be a lot harder than it needs to be, and if it's not working, then that's something you need to reassess as well. So just being honest and checking in with each other is a good way to go. Number 5 is really fun. Could do this one in like self-isolation and quarantine at the moment, if it's not too hard. Sending each other little gifts or even letters like in the mail is a really nice, like more personal way of showing them that you care about them. And who doesn't love getting things in the mail? Like, I find it really exciting. I don't get things in the mail that often, so when I do, it's like amazing, you know? Even if you're able to like print out some photos and like write things on them, send them to each other, like just like little cute things like that, you know, you be creative. That sort of stuff's really fun. Number 6, and this is really important with COVID-19 and everything going on at the moment. When you do talk to each other, don't spend the whole time going, oh my gosh, this sucks so bad. Or, you know, obviously there's a bit of, oh, I miss you. Like that sort of stuff is fine. But if you spend the whole time complaining about it, saying how much it sucks, saying how much it's awful, then it's just gonna drag the whole vibe down. Obviously, talk to each other when you're feeling down, but you know, every single second doesn't need to be how much it sucks. Like, focus on the positives. Like, you get to talk to each other. Same with Corona and everything happening at the moment. When you're FaceTiming your friends or family or loved ones, I know it's really hard, but try to talk about things other than being isolated, other than, you know, all of that stuff. Take the opportunity where it comes and go, hey, this is really cool, we actually get to hang out, let's talk about stuff other than what's bad happening in the world right now. Talk about your hobbies, talk about what you've been doing, talk about, oh, what are you watching on Netflix? I don't know, all that fun stuff, you get me. Number 7, this just kind of helps with scheduling and making sure you're kind of keeping on top of stuff. Just kind of making time for that person and saying, hey, okay, at this day, at this time, we're gonna FaceTime. Then it just kind of, you know, gets them ready and it's not just like a, oh, I forgot, like, I don't really want to call you anymore. And also because now the other person will be expecting it, you don't want to let them down. I don't know, it's just a good way to keep yourself accountable. Or even doing things like that Netflix, I think it's like viewing party, like scheduling a time to like watch a movie together over Netflix and like you can type to each other and talk about it. That's a good idea. That wasn't out when I did long distance, but that would have been really cool. And number 8, if you are doing long distance with a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, partner, whatever, focus on yourself. I know it's really hard when you're so close to someone and you're going off and doing your own things and you miss them. It can be really easy to put all of your energy into, oh my gosh, I miss him so much, I miss her so much, what are my family doing, what are my friends doing? Even like at the moment with everything going on in the world, it's really, really important to kind of just make that distinction, make it clear, make it separate and go, okay, I'm focusing on myself. Because that'll make the time go so much faster as well. Focus on your other relationships as well. Don't neglect your friends or your family if you are doing long distance. And I know it's really hard and you want to spend all your time talking to that person as much as you can, but really having a good foundation of other relationships around you and a good sense of self and your own hobbies and your own passions is so important. So yeah, those are all my tips. I hope that helped. It kind of helped me just talking about them. I was like, oh yeah, should probably do some of those things more. But yeah, thanks for watching my video, guys. Please like and subscribe. Please feel free to comment any video ideas that you have down below. I have a lot of time on my hands at the moment, so I'm hopefully going to start making a lot more videos. But yeah, until next time, bye guys.